Leanne, sweetheart, how are you doing? I am trying. Hi, Steve. Good evening to you, too. I'm trying to find me as usual. There I am. Let me see if I can get this up where I can see and talk to y'all. There we go. Jen Michelle Underwood. Hey, Steve, Kimberly, and Jen Reeves. Hello, hello. Hi, Madonna. Welcome in, everybody. And the Yummy Elmo 69. Deanne Spencer. Hey, I got to get this out where I can see everybody. Hey, Leanne, I didn't get a chance to say hey to any of y'all over at Dee's. This laptop of mine sometimes just goes crazy. Joni's Not So Fast Life. Hey, Dory did it. There's Dory and she did it. I'm just trying. Jet, hey, how are you? Hey, Tammy. I was trying so hard to tell y'all all hey over at Dee's and just could not get this thing to work. I had to cut it completely off. Hey, Nancy Morchevka. I can't say it. That's all I'm going to try. Hey, Becky Bramlett. Welcome in, welcome in. And Lulu's Treasure Trove. Welcome. And Tammy Twyford, I have been talking to you. I don't think I just said Tammy. I don't know if I said which or who or whatever, but hey. Hey, all of y'all. Kristen F., It's a Magic Knot. Hi there. And Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Hello, hello. And Leanne's Craft Room, all the way from the future. She's already into Tuesday. I was forgetting which day it was. I was fixing to say Wednesday, and I was like, Karen, you're on the wrong day. Now, the D Yummy Elmo 69, what D are you, sweetheart? I've gotten lost. I haven't been around. Jen Reeves, did I say hey to you? And I said hey to Steve and Michelle Underwood. I've got this on live chat now, I think. Hey, Joanne, darling, how are you doing? And Chris and Rachel King, don't let me let everybody get by up here. Becky, I said hey to you. And Nancy, Angela Wright, hello, hello. And Lydia, hey, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all all for being here. Melanie's Creative Corner and Lillian Wilburn. Hey, and there's LaShira. Hey there, hon. Welcome. And I'm going back to Diane, deep like Diane. You told me, and I just mess up. My mind doesn't remember, and it's been 2 weeks, and it's like, oh. You're from Granny D's. Okay. I just thought you may be one of the D's that had changed her name. Hey, Gloria. My mouth won't. Gloria Hahn, it won't get it all out. Gloria J. Bowman, Miss Glow's Creative. Nope. Ms. Glow's Crochet Creations. I was trying to put the creations in front of the crochet. I'm sorry. And Dinky Crafts Jennifer. And there's Marianne, the Crotchety Clogger. Hey, hey. And Ferna Bradshaw. Dayon. Got it. Maybe. For a little bit. Write that down again in all of my notes. I don't ever get my book out. Y'all know I'm such a scatterbrained. Hey, Christy Yarn Barf. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, hon. I know how bad that is to have a hurting back. It's terrible. And there is the queen squirrel of them all, Granny D. Hey, Sugar Pie. And welcome. So happy you're here. Verna, I said hey to you, I hope, up there. And Melanie, Creative Corner. And Deanne Spencer, I said hey to you, I hope. If I didn't, hey, and hey again. I'm lost, y'all. So, Chris, hey, and Lydia, and I think hopefully, if I didn't say hey, come back around and holler at me. And if y'all will hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I certainly would. My table down here is hung on something, giving me a little bit of trouble. Well, let me show y'all what I've been working on. I haven't been doing well. I did a little and then I slowed down and didn't do anything. I've got this whole back panel for my sister's. I don't really know where I was. I think I just started over because I wanted to make sure this was big enough to fit her. And so hey, I can read better back. This is different. Can I? Hey, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But this is the back panel that I'm just doing. I picked out a stitch, which is just a repeat. I mean, it's just row after row of doing the same thing here. And this is the whole back panel, and I've got almost one panel. That's all I've got. And I don't know which way. Whichever way, it's the same. I think I got that wrong side. There. So, that's what I've been working on, basically. I did start something new. I've been doing a little more than that. I've been just slowly. Hey, Judy and Nana Crafty Corner Donna, welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. Get some of this down. And Laura's Block Ministry, welcome. Thanks. I appreciate it. Hooked by Deneen, I almost let you get by. This is, I can't darken this screen up for some reason. Drives me crazy. One day I'm going to have everything. Let me show y'all some yarn I got. I went on and caked it all up. But let me show y'all this yarn, and I'll show you this is kind of a wrinkled up one. But it's Cascade Yarns, and it's Noble Cotton is the name of it. It's 100% mercerized cotton, and there's 220 yards. It comes in hank form, and the directions is machine wash cold and tumble dry on low. It says to use a 4.25 to a 5.0 crochet hook. Is what it says. Let me show you the colors I got. I've got some more. Hey, Pam F. and Diana F. Welcome. I've got some more colors coming because my family told me I skipped to too dark. The lightest color, which is sand, may have a name in front of it, but I just went on and caked all these up. This is a real pretty creamy white color. I've skipped a color. So, excuse me. Then this is my mind just left me. Because they don't have it on the thing. Veiled Rose, I think. They've got several peachy colors and all like that. And so, Hey Tank, I love to crochet. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And then this is Coral Rose. And then Light Taupe. And I think this darkest one is Cinnabar or something. Cam and Mr. Knott informed me that this was just red. That's all they could see in it, that it was just red. Hey, Dynamako, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So, I was going with, let me show y'all the ones I've got together. I was going, well, it's going like, this is going to be a dress, and I'm starting here at the waist, and I was going down with the darker colors. So I got these three lighter colors together, and I asked, that's where my problem started, I asked Mr. Knott and Cam, my grandson, which way they thought these two colors should go on me. And they were like, this color didn't go. I said, it's in line. Hey, Teresa Hart, welcome. I said, it's in line with the colors to go with these peachy colors. They kept saying, no, it's red. So we had a big discussion whether this, see, I was going to put it like the taupe next and end with this and then start over again, where it would be starting back off with the, well, it'd be like this, starting back off, like that. But they just didn't see whatsoever that that should go together, or it'd be backwards this way, because I was going to have the tote by the thing would be this way starting back off, or this way ending that round. So I just went and ordered more yarn, more colors. Hey there, Cynthia King, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Well, thank y'all. I know this has, and maybe my eyes, I know I have a bit of a cataract growing, and maybe I'm not seeing right. But this, to me, has that deep, deep burnt orange looking color in it. Looking at it in person, and the site that I bought these from didn't. Hey, Margaret, welcome, and Tracy Carr. They didn't have one of the colors that was dusty peach or something like that, which would fit in between these colors perfect. And then another peachy color, and then a dusty orange or something, which would go perfect next to this one, because that's kind of the way they're lined up on their color chart. So I'm gonna just have more colors to put in this. It's gonna be a dress. I told y'all that, if it turns out like I planned for it to. Hey, gumdrops for Eva. But they just smashed my plan, saying that I just couldn't use this and then go to this and start over. They said that wasn't going to work. So I said, fine, I'll go order more colors. So that's what I did. So I had to stop my crocheting this because, see, the way I'm pulling it, and that side looks like it goes out too far. But I've been increasing on each side the same number as I've started at the waist up here, and I'm going to go down, then I'm going to join the waist and the top together just to make it a dress instead of a top and a skirt. And I'm just doing a row of double crochet and then a row of half double crochet. And I thought hopefully that'll be thick enough to where you won't be able to see through it. And I think it's beautiful. I love these colors. I mean, I just dearly love, love, love these colors. But since I got a hey, Crochet Done My Way, Wanda, welcome. Since I have more colors coming, I'll just pick out which ones I think works the best in it, and I'll go with those. But they just really upset me the other night. They were just like, you can't put that red on there. That doesn't go. So I just said, okay. Hey, Bree, welcome. I hope you got your package finally, hon. I meant to email you last week to check, and last week was just a bust of me doing anything worthwhile. But that's what I've been doing. Started out with that, and then they messed up. I was doing so good, I just crocheted that right up. Of course, half double crochets, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get this done in no time. And then they messed up my plans completely. Did someone else come in that I didn't see? This thing makes me so mad because it don't want to let me go down or up, whichever way. Someone else came in. Come back by and say hey to me. I've just let y'all know once I get talking. I've got a big bag here, and let me tell you what it is. It's basically the same thing. It's a big bag of different colors of the drops saffron cotton. It's 100% cotton, and each little ball is 175 yards. I just went because I got some basic. This is a 2-weight yarn, I believe. It's what it could be a 3. It's right on the verge of, y'all can't see that, of a 2 to me, it's a light 3, heavy 2. How about that? Hey, Pamela, welcome. But I got navy. I got several of each of these, so I'm going to just hit the highlights of what colors because they don't have color numbers on them either. I mean, colored names. They got numbers. I got a black. I got a white. I got this. This is a beautiful hot pink or something to that. These are just all different colors of this yarn. I got some lighter. I got a peach. And I think that's a color darker than sage. I forgot what they named it. But I'm not going to go all night showing y'all because they're just the plain little balls of 100% cotton. It's the drop sapphire cotton, 100% cotton. Like I said, it's 175 yards. They says hook / needle 2.5 to 3, so I guess that's depending on the project. I use whatever hook size I want, but those were on sale, so I bought a bunch of colors that I knew I would eventually need. But while I was looking around in the sale, I saw that CYGNET yarns. Truly wool rich, and this is sock 4-weight 4-ply, which is a 2-weight. And this yarn, isn't these colors beautiful? It's just got every color in the world in there. They only had 2 colors to choose from, but this color number was 4249. This yarn is 75 pure new wool and 25 polyamide. And I'm sure it's hand wash and hand dry. It says something machine, but I wouldn't think about putting that in a machine. But I thought this was so pretty, those colors. So I got, there's like bukus of yards in here. It's 420 meters, so that's 500 yards. And I got 2 of these. I thought those would make a gorgeous shawl. Aren't they just beautiful with every color in the world? Oh, goodness. I get in trouble when I start just scrolling around looking online, because when I do that, it always ends up that I end up buying yarn, and I shouldn't do that. I just, I've really told myself I was cutting back. I'm not sure. I was trying to think if I had truly cut back on what I'd been buying, but maybe I have a little. Hey, Carly Cheese Brew. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Janelle, I almost let you get up there. You're here. Oh, storms in Florida. There's been some storms coming through up here. We've had a lot of thundering around us. The skies got black as could be, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's going to knock me off my life. So at any time, if I disappear and can't get back, it's because thunderstorms are happening. And all of my lurkers, hello to y'all. I don't stop all the time. I get in such a, I've started writing myself a note saying, slow down over here. Because I get to yak, 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 and then I just talk too fast that everything goes by. So I told myself, just slow down and quit talking so fast and don't holler at everybody. I was trying to get y'all some snacks and drinks, but I didn't have enough to go around. I'm sorry. Didn't know how I'd get them to y'all anyway, so. Oh my goodness, Marianne. Well, that's good and bad. I'm glad they're going to go on and do it and not wait forever. So, but sweetie, you'll be in my prayers. I will be asking the good Lord to take care of you and watch over you, because we want this fixed and done with and getting well and doing all better. I've got Laura on the men's doing good. So now we got to get you on the men's and doing good. Where is Laura? Bad Beanie Crochet and Farming's not even here tonight, and I was going to show her. All that yarn was on the orange scale. Hey, Brenda, the newbie crocheter. How are you doing, sweetie? Virtual hugs to you. Wish I could hug you all. Just give you all a great big hug. Napping. Probably so. She probably is. Let me show y'all something else I found out wandering around the internet, looking at different sites. This Cascade Noble yarn on the Cascades main website says that it's a new yarn, but I think it's been around a while. It's a mercerized long staple cotton, and yes, Becky, after you've eaten, it's a nice time to just nod off. Are you having any storms up there, Becky? It's been thundering here just awful this afternoon, but I think it started sprinkling for a little bit, and evidently they're moving beside us or on top of us or whatever. We haven't had any bad. It sure got dark a while ago, and I thought it's going to cut me off for sure, for sure. But y'all know I love Cascade yarns, and I love cotton, and I found this Cascade Ultra Pima Quattro yarn. I'd never seen this before. It's discontinued now. I always show y'all discontinued yarn, but this is the only site that I found this anywhere. But look at that. This is a 2 or 3 different, it's like a navy or a royal blue with a teal turquoise and aqua looking twist. It's gorgeous. I found this at a little store in Jackson, Mississippi. They were online. I think the lady closed for a while. She had emailed me and told me she had a death in the family, and told me it'd be a little bit before she could mail this out. And I told her, or she said I could cancel my order. I said, just take your time. It's nothing that I have to have right this minute. So, and then they had this color. Isn't that beautiful? And this is the only yarn, I mean, if y'all knew how many little shops, and I know there's millions more out there, but if y'all knew how many I look in and always go to the cotton yarns to see what they have, y'all would just say, boy, she spends more time. Yes, isn't that blue pretty, Jan? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I went back and looked, and she's got 3 more hanks of this color and 2 more hanks of the other color, so that's all she's got left in the shop, or that's what was showing, so I ordered them. Hey, Daphne, how are you doing, hon? Welcome. I just went on and thought, she needs to get rid of that yarn. I'll just take it and do something with it. Oh, goodness me. I'm terrible. I thought it was so pretty. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I started out the other night. I caked up about 7 cakes of this modern cotton from Barocco. I don't think I've got any of the labels right here, but I started, I don't know what I thought I was going to start making. I just started with, I looked at it and said, what are you making, Karen? And I said, that's an awful big swatch you did. But I'm going to make something with this yarn since I've got it all caked up, because I've got 7 or 8 of them down here caked up, ready to do something with. They're cotton acrylic. I think it's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, and it's modern cotton. This is the Aran weight. They have the modern cotton, the Barocco, in a DK weight and an Aran. And I had these, I'd been trying to find them before I made that red velvet rose shawl. I couldn't put my hands on them, and so I knew that I was going to need just a couple more to go with the ones I knew I had, and I ordered a couple more, and I had them sitting over here. And one day I went back there looking for stuff, and I found the other ones. So I've got them all over here beside me now, ready to go. As soon as I decide what I'm going to make with those. And I guess it was, I'm turning my air a little cooler. It's beginning to get stuffy in here. It's been a little over a year ago, or it may be. Hey, Ray's Yarn Addiction. Welcome, welcome. I bought some cotton from this lady that hand dyes cotton. After I bought this cotton from her back before I really found out that Melissa from Crochet in Agreement, so this must have been over 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, before I found out about her dyeing cotton. And I had some stuff that I had been planning on going back and ordering this yarn that I've got now to put with some of the other yarn that I ordered in the beginning, and kept thinking that, well, go get that yarn so you can make something with it. And so the other, well, it was about a month ago, I was sitting here and I thought, go on and order that yarn and you'll have it and you can start working on, I was going to make, hey Michelle, have I said hey to you, or have you just got here? I'm lost on who I've said hey to. Y'all know that. But Birdie Knits, and she's got a shop on Etsy, and this is 100% finger and weight cotton. It's hand dyed, and the name of this is Tide Poo. I got on a blue kick there, Jan. Pretty blue yarn tonight. But I thought that was pretty, and it goes perfect with these other couple of hanks I had gotten from her. And then I had 1 or 2 hanks of this, and I needed some more to make. I want to make 2 or 3 either like a Ruana or a cardigan out of some of this, and that's what I plan to do. And this, I've got a couple of hanks sitting back there, so I knew it wasn't going to be enough, but there's 437 yards in each of these, and they are no washing instructions on it, but I hand wash these things. So, hey, Mama Swift, how are you doing, hon? But this is Canyon Sky, and all of this is a finger and weight cotton, and isn't that beautiful? Under the, she's got the label just, that orange just meshes into that blue, but it's beautiful. And then this down here, when you get into it, you can see a deeper purple. I don't know if that shows up. It looks black in the camera, but this is a deep, deep purple, and it is so pretty. I'm looking forward to hanking this up and see exactly what all colors are in there and how that looks. But I thought that was gorgeous. On number 38, woo, yay, you're getting close. If any of y'all don't know, which I'm sure all of y'all should know, Mama Swift is making blankets for sending them to Mary Ann, our very own crotchety clogger. Mary Ann sends stuff over to the North Carolina Children's Home. They are I forgot the town they're in, but it's close to where she lives. Hey, Sally Horner, how are you, hon? So Mama Swift has a goal set of 60, I believe, blankets, and she's on 38. Woo. I also decided to get this color because I thought it would go with some yarn I have, and I believe it does. So this is just, I just bought this one hank because I know I can use it somewhere. It's the same thin and weight cotton, and it's called Blackberry, and it is so pretty. I love that color. Love, love, love it. I started about a month or so ago. Well, sometime last year, I downloaded the app for TikTok, and I never did watch anything because I thought they don't have anything, I'm interested in seeing. And someone was talking about watching TikTok, and they had stuff, crochet stuff, and all like this. And I thought, well, I'm going to go see. So I went and downloaded the app again. And I've been watching all these TikTok videos, and my grandkids think it's totally hilarious that their Nana is watching TikTok all the time. I said, there's a lot of crochet content on TikTok. I was so surprised. But there is. But I was watching this one site that dyes wool. I don't use a lot of wool, but since they don't dye cotton, I decided one night I needed to buy a couple of hanks of their wool. And I did not put do not disturb on my phone. Hi, Sylvia, hon. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. God bless you too, hon. Hi, Jonah. Jonah, did I say that right? I'm sorry. But look at this. This is, can y'all see the name? It's SHIRSTY. Kelly, I hate to even try to pronounce things. I am so terrible at it. Her last name is STRAUB. This is sock weight. It's 75% merino and 25% nylon. Vamp is the color name. And this dark is, well, there is a part of it. This is a gray, and it goes into a dark, deep red and black in there. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. Let me see how many yards are in here. It's 462 yards, 100-gram hanks. And that's all. And then the void stares back. This is the most beautiful gray and teal looking color. I love these. I hope that's showing up well enough for y'all to see this beautiful, beautiful yarn. I love just watching. I've gone through and watched everything, every color it's got at the top. It's just, she's got her paint. Hey, Susan Burke. Her pan, she dyes them in a big rectangle aluminum like pan. I don't know if it's aluminum, whatever you call the big old pans. And hey, Miss C's Cottage. And she'll have the yarn laid in there, and it'll have the color name, and then she pours just all over she'll pour one color in. When I first started watching her, I thought, oh no, you've messed that up. Because, of course, you're not seeing the time lapse, I'm sure, in between the way she pours this, but she pours it, and then you're watching, and she pours another color, and she'll pour another color, and then she'll pick it up sometimes and pour a color down in it and dip the yarn back in it, and I'm just going, oh, what is that going to look like? But in the end, then, it comes out, and there's a beautiful hank of yarn. Gorgeous! Ah, I love it. Oh, really, Teresa? Oh, she hasn't got a lot of pictures, or I hadn't. I've gone looking at most of her site. One picture she had, like, was set up evidently at some kind of festival, and all of her stuff hanging on the wall. I mean, beautiful. Gorgeous yarns. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Flower Girl, welcome. You love the teal one? Oh, I love it. Just love it. All right, Chris. Um, let's see. I think I about got through the yarn. I do have some more cotton over there that I got from Ice Yarn, but it's basically, it's just plain little old cotton, 100% 2 and 3 weight cotton. I thought everybody doesn't want to see just the same old little skeins of cotton. Just no, it doesn't say, Teresa, but I looked. I'm thinking on her TikTok site, I can't remember. Sometimes my mind, something will come to me, but I'm pretty sure I looked up where she was from, but it will not come to me right now. I cannot think of where she actually is from, because it doesn't have a thing, I'm pretty sure, on this. I looked, it's just got, it's www.SHIRSTYCAT.com. Can y'all see my hands? Well, thank you, Ray. That's what I need to be doing, cleaning my house. Yes, Donna, I love some cotton. This is wool, but it's wool and nylon, but she has such pretty stuff. I just had to, when I saw this teal, I thought, I've got to get that. I just thought, yep. Angela, are you having to go? Well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it so much. I love the hand-dyed wools because the colors on the wool the wool just takes the dye so much more than most cottons will, and it can be so vibrant, beautiful, saturated colors. in this, and that's, I think I saw she's got on her site dyeing both of these colorways. And I thought if it looks like what it looked like on, you know, online and on her website, she's got a nice website that you can go through and look at all of her different yarns. But I thought, well, I don't use that much wool, and it's not that I don't, I mean, of course wool's more expensive than cotton, but I don't know, wool just isn't my isn't my thing. I do have a few things, and what are we talking about? Dust for the house. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of nice dust around here. That's Cam's been cleaning today. He always cleaned up the house and got paid every week before they moved here. And they almost have everything set up. They thought it was going to take another couple of months to move, but they're hoping if they can get the power people in the septic tank, which the guy from doing the septic tank just said, look, just call me, I'll be right there, I'll get it in on the weekend for you. I was like, is that going to work? And they said, yeah, that's what. So hopefully within the month, they'll be in their, what do you call double wides now? I can't think of the name. Double wide mobile home was what I always, yeah, it's going to be brand new and they're going to be so happy, and we've got along great here. Cam loves to be here, and of course my son Austin, and my daughter-in-law, we have had no problems whatsoever. She told me one day, she said, well, it's just that I don't feel like I have a house. I said, hon, I know it. I understand completely. If I'd been living with my mother-in-law moved in at the end of January for 6 months now, even though I loved my mother-in-law to death, I would have went crazy by now probably. She has done really, really good. So, oh, you're allergic to wool, Donna? Well, I'm not allergic to it, but what size hook do I use? I usually, I use a little bit of everything, actually. I went up on, where did I throw it? This thing that I'm doing for my sister, of course, this is a lacy piece, so I went up to a size K hook, and this is a 2-weight yarn. But that's lacy, so most things that I do, I use either well, if it's a 3-weight, I always use like a J hook. I like to use a J hook on most things, depending on what I'm making though. This Noble yarn, it is a 3-weight, and I went down a hook, several hook sizes from my normal, because I wanted it to be tighter crochet. And let me, where'd my hook go? I went and lost my hook here. Okay, Susan, well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it so much. let's see what size, a 4. It's what I'm using on this, because I wanted this to be a tighter crochet. I hope this works out. To me, this is, like I said, this is a 3-weight yarn. And this is mercerized, but it's really, and when you're working with it, you can tell a lot more of the softness. It's not like the difference between this yarn and like the Pima cotton. The Pima cotton's a lot softer, but when you work this up into a project and you're working with it, it just starts softening up and feels so good. There's a lot of cotton, like feeling of it in a ball or a hank or a whatever form it's in, you know, doesn't feel quite as soft, but then once you start working it up, then it just softens up. Oh, I bet that is amazing. Jet, have Hotel of Bees shop. That sounds beautiful. I'm going to crochet this back to the end here. It got off. I pulled it out. Oh, goodness. I don't know exactly when this other yarn comes in if I'm going to be able, if I'm going to have to rip out this darker thing and put one of the other colors in. Maybe not. Maybe I can go on from here, but if I only have to rip out that one section, it won't be so bad. But I just think those are so pretty. I'm afraid there's going to be one of the colors that's going to look better between here and here. I know I can keep this and this in. It won't matter. And what I was doing was going to make, this only has 6 rows in it, but since I'm making the top come down and meet it, I didn't do it full 10 rows. I thought I'd just let the colors meet in between, and I was doing 10 rows of each color of this. So I hope this works out like I've planned for it to. Hey, Victoria. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Did I see Amy come in? I think I was running my mouth and didn't say hey. Yes, Crafted Adventures with Amy. Hey, hon. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. Oh, thank you for being here, Mama Swift. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, my favorite hook size is a J hook, but some yarns won't let me use a J hook, so I have to go with something else. And here lately, I've been using any size hook. Just I've gone from I love you, Mama Swift, and you know that. Is Laura asleep, Tricia? Have you talked to her? I had some orange, well, my blue. I had actually some, where did I put that other? Yeah, I had actual orange with blue to show her. Hey, Hook by Suze, thank you for coming. This cotton isn't a Pima cotton, it's just a 4-weight fingering cotton. And when you first feel of it, it feels a little stiff, but I've made some things with this cotton before, and time you're through crochet and even a smaller project, I've made hazel different little things even, and it gets soft as can be in time. One time, um, washing it, it turns out just, you couldn't ask for anything any softer. So uh, if you get into some of the four-way, what you call kitchen cottons, some of them have a tendency to soften up pretty good, and some of them kind of stay a little bit rough. But I love cotton so much, I'm a little bit, I guess I kind of favor. It's hard for me to say anything bad about cotton, even if it is a rough old cotton. But I guess that, what is it? Isn't a cotton. I've never met a cotton that I didn't like. I'll get it out here in a minute. Well, it's getting time, almost time for us to go. I didn't know it had gotten that late. I was running my mouth again, as usual, just yak, yak, yakking. And once the family gets in their house, then I can get in my room and fix my craft room up and get to doing a little more, as I've promised in the past, if I can get them out of my house. Oh, yes, Leanne. I'm sure y'all have a lot of cotton over there, being that the weather, a lot of the weather, or I always have in mind that the beach is hot, and then in the other parts of the country is hot. So I've always kind of thought of, when I've thought of Australia, I've thought they have to be wearing a lot of cotton. But I do plan to get in there and at least put some shelves in that room and fix that closet back where I can put my yarn. I had a lot of yarn and my clothes over in the closet that was in that room, and when they moved in, that was some of my stuff I had to move out. So I don't mind. I love my children, and it's great that I love all of my children's spouses. Can't think of the word. Going a little crazy here. All of my in-law spouses, my children's spouses, whatever I'm trying to say, my two daughter-in-laws and my son-in-laws, I love them all, so I can get along with them. And it's great. But, well, I'm going to let y'all go for tonight. I am so thankful that I got to be here with y'all tonight. Last week I just did not feel worth a flip, so I thought I've been having a lot of allergies. I don't know what it is this time of year, whether something is drying up and causing allergies here, but something is really, really bothering me this year. So it's been bad. But I feel a lot better this week, so that's great. And hopefully I'm getting over whatever it was that I have. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming by to see me tonight. I always love spending Monday evenings with y'all. Y'all bless my heart just to see you all here, and I appreciate it so very, very much. I do. I truly do. I just, like last week, the whole week was just wrong because I didn't get to talk to y'all on Monday. And I didn't really get around to a lot of other people's lives this past week because I was just in one of those moods, I guess, where you're not really feeling terrible, but you're not feeling real good. So I've read a lot this past week, and that's about all I've done besides doing that little bit of crochet. But thank y'all so much for being here. Next week, hopefully, I'll have a few more. Might be some of the same yarn because I ordered some. I'll have some new colors though that y'all can see. But y'all know what you have to do. You have to keep coming back because I'm going to be here if the good Lord's willing, one way or the other. So I do love you all and thank you so much for coming to see me. And I'll see you later.